Well, I lost. Yep. This nigga got Ohio State.
Few places are richer in tradition, more steeped in nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home.
Oh, nah,
of
I'm
the
playing
Ohio
online.
State Buckeyes in the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators.
There's no way Ohio State is tier 2.
The Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside
How the fuck is a
David
team that
Pollack
won the
and
chip
Jesse
tier
Palmer.
2?
Time to get this game started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
Just test this out.
A first down for the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They go to the ground. Smashes through.
Oh!
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The handoff to Johnson. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense. But this dude shows...
What?
Picked off, threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Not the start this kid was looking for.
Oh, no,
Very
but
first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end, and he's got to be really
Yeah, I don't know about that
careful
one.
with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Howard. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant
What kind of
team,
offense is
it's
this?
got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
They'll try the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game.
This must be like his cheese formation type shit.
Limiting his carries.
Dumbass. That shit does not work. That nigga suck.
In the backfield for a loss of 6.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Finds a crease at the 20. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They move the tight end all over. Back to throw. It's Lagway. They're trying to get to
No.
it. Oh, man. Almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's third down.
Man, this defense is dialed and already forced one interception. Had a chance right there to get another one. Everything this offense does so far, they are reading it, breaking on it, making some plays.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I don't think I've completed. I missed.
And with the
I don't think I've
extra point,
completed
they
a pass.
get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the
It feels like that whole drive was just straight running play, bro. Yeah, I know. Cause this dude playing weird. Oh, he took that?
Zone, it's Ballard.
What the fuck? Is he confused?
Here comes the offense on first down.
He's back into that formation, bro.
That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard
No,
line.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying, like, niggas really play in one formation and think it's gonna work the whole time.
And that's how we'll end this quarter.
Nah, if this was Madden 25, because earlier today I played 2 games. Both games niggas chose Ravens, and both games niggas was in straight out formation with Derrick Henry the whole time.
Try the right side. He's dropped behind the
Swear to
line
God,
of scrimmage. That'll be a loss
niggas
of
out
3.
formation me down the field
Buckeyes
both
moving
games.
quickly to the line.
I deleted Madden. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna play online and niggas only pick Ravens just to out formation with Derrick Henry.
On fourth down,
I
going to
refuse.
the air. He lobs one
He's
high
dumb.
down the left side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
He about to quit.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game.
Damn, this close?
I thought he just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team.
That's what I said, bro. I'd rather play online against niggas than against a CPU.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
There's not too many niggas that be good at this game.
It's Ballard. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
But I'm telling you though, like in the beginning of the game, he was doing straight cross routes to the center of the field. But you wasn't controlling your linebackers. That's why I was like, tell your linebacker you're gonna have way more picks. Because I see what he was doing. He was waiting for you to move a person so he'll know like where he was gonna go.
enter a
Once he
score.
seen you like moving the niggas in the back or moving the niggas on the right side, he'll go to the opposite side of you.
Good drive together. This is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need
So
to
he's
panic.
literally
I was
forcing
just
your
gonna
computer
say,
to
David, I mean, this thing
play
can
defense.
flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop.
That's
or
how
who
you
knows,
really
better yet,
supposed to do it.
gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little
Exactly.
something off
He'd
of
rather
this
the
lead
AI
before
play
the break.
against him than you play against him.
Looking for a man. It's Howard.
Because if you play against him,
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
fuck.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
That's how to use
Got
that
to give
there.
the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've
If he was
got
on
a
that
nice
linebacker,
lead right
you'd have
here.
so
They're
many
making it
picks.
hard for this quarterback to go to work.
He was on straight
Right
crosswalks.
out in motion. On 3rd and
Like
long,
this.
try to convert through the air. Trying to get behind the defense.
So he was doing shit like
And
that.
they can't
Middle of the
hook
field
up on the big
crosswalks.
play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Wow, that quarterback is lucky there. If you're going to take a chance like that on 3rd down in your end of the field, you better be right, because that should have been picked and returned
should have been
for a
picked.
touchdown.
That's me.
This offense is lucky now they're getting a chance to punt this ball away.
Well, they haven't been able to get it done on 4th down so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the 3rd time the charm.
I know exactly what he's looking for.
And they can't
Yeah,
connect a costly
He's running
turnover
cross
run
routes
down.
to the center of the field.
Yeah, and I tell
That's
you,
literally
that
everybody's
takes
first tendency.
some onions.
Cross
Go
route,
for
middle
it
of the
in
field.
your own
So
territory
if you
like
control
that,
your
I mean,
linebacker
they're
or you have
treating
your
this like
players
it's a video
playing
game.
middle of the
They
field,
don't even care. They
don't
don't
work
worry
every
about the
time.
outcome. No big deal.
The Gators
Don't you gotta get
sending
running
the
back?
offense back to work. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and
Cause
up
look,
14-0, David.
This is the exact
This nigga
start
missed
you
the
want.
fucking
The
block.
offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a
This touchdown
3-possession
right
lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches, so
I
here
fucked
on
up.
offense, keep running
pushed
the
too far
football
back on my
and
end.
show your dominance.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking for a man. It's Flagway.
No.
They get enough rush, and it pays off
Okay,
the sack at
all
the
right.
20.
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big.
I don't
already in
understand
the
why I
first
can't
half.
throw the ball
Get to
quick.
the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
I missed.
No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a
No, it wasn't that I was in the
three-possession.
green.
Still
It's
a
that,
14-point
nigga, I was pushing shit too far over to the right, but
Offense onto the field.
I guess I wasn't pushing it far enough to the right.
You're behind. You'd love to create something before the break
So my
to build
angle is off,
momentum,
which makes
Jesse.
no sense.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into
Yeah, I
halftime, make
know it.
my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
On the move and
Appreciate
looking
those.
deep.
Whoa, he got it.
And it's caught inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
That was me. I fucked up the user. Fucked a little delayed, let's see.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the catch. It's Ibuka.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver
He about to fuck
involved,
up,
get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the run.
He's
He actually been
dropped
called a
behind
running
the
play.
line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Scott. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Now adjusting. And they get to him just before he scores. Run out of bounds at the 1. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Coming after it. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard sideline.
How
There's
does
a
he have enough
timeout
time?
called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Bro, I'll be having to
Can
do
you
this shit every
imagine
time,
the
cuz.
adrenaline and momentum boost you'd get from getting a touchdown on the final play of the half? On 3rd and goal, they'll throw
Bro, I'm reading this
and
nigga like
that
a
one
book,
is
huh?
picked off in the
Oh
end
my
zone.
god.
And he's dragged down after the
I
interception,
read
and
that
that's how
nigga
we'll
like a
close out the first
book.
half.
Remember what I told you? Niggas' first tendency is to do that cross route in the middle of the field. If you control your linebacker or whoever's in the middle of the field, it's a pick every time. Read this nigga like a book.
And the Gators will kick it away first, and we'll start the second
That nigga
half.
did all of that for nothing. That's one thing I will say. My goal line defense,
He'll bring it out.
I ain't gonna lie, damn near second to none,
That is
bro.
a decision he will likely
You know how
regret.
many
He brings it out
1
of the
yard
end
line
zone,
stops
and
I've
he's
had
down at the 10.
online? Insane, bro. And Bruce been a witness too. He'll tell you. Niggas get to like 4th and inches at like literally the goal line. All they gotta do is just reach their hand
The
over and they got a
Buckeyes roll
touchdown.
that
But I still
offense
stop them
back
somehow.
out there. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you
Read
said
him like a
something
book.
that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Howard. Quick strike complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. At the 40, there he goes.
He's stupid.
And the big gain, they've got it on
Hell
the
no, I baited
46.
him to do that.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws.
Because he thought I was going to run at him.
Those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
So he about to just run the same thing.
That they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Funny
The
part was,
time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field
he about to do all this for
This
nothing.
dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and bring it up and bring the...
Throws toward the end zone.
Told you. I told you, man. He did all of that for nothing.
Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after
Bro,
a solid
I'm reading this
return on
nigga
the
like a
pick.
book.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
Leaves it with the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and...
Told you. Quit. Easy.